Hello, and in today's Bible reading we find out that sometimes the apostles had a really tough time when the early church began and they got in trouble with the authorities, and in today's story they end up in prison, but God doesn't think they should be there, so he has a plan. He sends an angel and the angel opens the door and the apostles get to leave the jail and continue telling people about Jesus. So we're going to make that jailbreak today. So the first bit is making a jail, and these first two steps, if you've got a craft kit or you followed the instructions online already, you don't need to do, because this will have been done.
Hence we have one of these.
So you need to draw out a box. To do this, your first thing you need to do is draw about 1/2 centimetre line across your card, because otherwise it's too long. Then you need to draw and score some lines. So first at 3 centimetres each way along this side.
We've got quite a rustic kitchen table, so when we trash it, it doesn't matter too much.
No, it's well loved, our kitchen table. Right, so here we go. We've drawn and scored along this side. Now it's every 7 centimetres, which I've already marked out, but every 7 centimetres along here we're going to draw and score as well. And Beth,
yes,
you can just watch.
I was going to say, because I've got mine done for me.
Yeah.
Yours is done already, and if you've got a craft kit from the church,
you will have one done.
you will have
So
this
I'm
done already.
representing them.
Yeah,
And
hopefully you'll have one of those craft kits, because this is going to be a bit tricky.
No, it's not too bad actually. Right, here we go, nearly there. And
Final one, is it?
final one.
It's like you've done this before.
Yeah, about 20 times for the craft kit. Right, here we go.
Fab.
So now we've got to do some cutting, and you're still waiting.
So they're going to cut these.
So I'm just going to cut this down. And these squares out.
Oh, so the squares in the corners out.
Squares in the corner go out, and then just these little lines here.
Oh
Can you
yes,
see?
is that like
Oh,
where
so
you
just
can
cutting
fold
these.
So
it?
these are to make flaps for the box.
Ah yes. So it means you can
But
fold
you
the
can
box
fast
together.
forward all this bit if you've got the craft kit, right?
Yes, if you're watching it on YouTube later, but not in the service. So your next step is to draw the bars. So about 1 centimetre in,
Which I have pre-cut.
You
my
put-
bars.
a line, it's 1 centimetre, 1/2 centimetre, 1 centimetre, 1/2 centimetre, 1 centimetre, 1/2 centimetre, 1 centimetre, 1/2 centimetre, and do the same on the other side. Centimetre, 1/2 centimetre, 1/2
Then we join them up together.
centimetre, 1/2. Yes, make little rectangles. You'll see in a sec. And I need one there. So I just join these up. I'm going to cut these out in a minute, which will make our bars. Okay. And you don't have to catch up this week, Beth, because you're already caught up. Right.
Yeah, Mum thought that might be one step too far for me.
There you
Plus
go.
it makes it easier.
Plus, most people, hopefully,
We'll
will
have one of
doing
these.
this now.
So
So I'm just going to use my scissors and very carefully pierce alongside these lines here.
Is that both lines or just one of them?
I'll cut the gap between the thin lines. You'll see as I'm cutting out.
Oh, then you're doing a little... Oh, look at that round the corner.
oh, that's really good. Yeah,
So there we go. That's
very
one
good at
done.
your craft. Oh, so it's like bars on a jail.
So it's like bars on a jail, because we're making our jail.
Very
There you
clever.
go. So
But you don't have to do this if you've already got the craft.
if you've already got the craft kit, you can miss this step out, but you'll be doing the next step
Yes,
if you've
so
got
I
the
will
craft
be doing the next one.
kit. Okay.
I was told just to look pretty for the start of this video.
Right, so here we go. And this is step 2 done. Step 3.
So this is like part 2 really, isn't it?
Well,
this is the main
yes,
piece
this
now.
is for everybody who already has a craft kit. Now, because these lines have been scored, you can fold them.
Ours are pre-done.
So yours are already folded because it will make it easier. And then you put your first flap over like this, and then you take these little flaps, Rich.
Yeah, let's try and get that. Little
They
flap.
go on the outside,
Yeah.
so it looks like this.
Okay.
And then you roll it over, and again the little flaps
Outside.
on the outside.
Yeah.
And then you roll it over again,
Yeah.
little flaps on the outside. Now this is where you have to get clever. This flap here needs to go over the inside, and the same on this side. And you flap
Yes,
that together,
alright.
and you've got a box. Now, if you've got a craft kit, I've given you a couple of little stickers,
Because
and you can use one of those to keep it
Oh,
shut. But it
okay.
should stay shut, but that will help. If you've got some sellotape, you could also use that. And that is step
really,
2. Step 3. Step 4. We need to cut the bars in half. Okay, so this, literally,
I could probably do that bit. Yeah.
okay, and we're going to fold them open. So our jail has now been broken open. And we're going to use the verse from today. We're going to write the verse from today inside our box. So it says, go stand in the temple courts.
So are we writing this now?
Yep. Go stand in the. Oh. So this is the message that the angel gave to the disciples.
So go stand in the temple courts, then what else?
Is it on both sides?
Yeah, it goes on both sides. He said,
Yeah.
and then, and tell the people.
Yeah. Yeah.
About this new life. People,
We haven't finished it before Mum for once.
about this new life. So this is the message the angel gave to.
Get a good shot of that, Chrissy. There you are, look.
So now we need to make the angel that's giving the message to the apostles.
We're getting there now.
So step 5, we need to take a little piece of card
Piece of card.
and fold it in half. We're going to make some wings, and we're going to do that by just cutting out kind of a capital B.
No, you can probably black this bit. This bit doesn't look too bad.
Okay.
Yeah, capital B.
And then you're going to do
Ooh.
2 little slots like that.
Quite hard to see. Oh yeah, 2 slots.
Okay, I might just cut that out a bit more.
So
There you
there
go.
are 2 slots there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to use these to help make our angel. We now need our pipe
We've
cleaner.
got pipe cleaner. That should be in the craft
Okay,
pack,
so this
actually.
is step 6. This would be in your craft pack. So you're going to make an angel. You're going to twist ahead. This is like when we made Jonah,
Oh,
when
that's
we were
it.
making the whales the other week. But when we've twisted the head, this is where it's an angel, not a person. We're going to thread on
Goes through the slits.
the wings. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll bend our arms,
Bending arms.
twist our body, and end up with a couple of legs. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a pencil, and I'm going to make a couple of little holes in the top of my jail, and I'm going to put my angel's legs into the little holes. So my angel is at the top of my jail, announcing to the people who are escaping the prison, go stand in the temple courts and tell the people about the new life. This is today's craft.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, yours is almost done, Beth. Look.
Okay.